Hello, welcome to No Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jess and welcome to this Vinyasa Flow. So today we are going to be moving through a lovely Vinyasa Flow, uniting our breath with our bodies, connecting to our minds and setting ourselves up for a great day. As always, please do remember to subscribe to my yoga channel if you haven't done so already. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be notified and you can practice along with me every week. And it really does help me as well. So, supporting me and my channel really does help me be able to create more content for you. So please do, if you haven't done so. It's really a small gesture on your part that will really make a big difference for me. So subscribe. Anyway, moving on from that, let's get moving. When you're ready, roll out your mats and I will see you there. Okay, we're going to start in child's pose. So coming down onto your hands and knees, bring your knees as wide as your yoga mat, big toes to touch. Hips drop down onto the back of your heels and slowly start to walk your hands forward until your forehead meets the mat. And when you get there, you know the drill. Close your eyes and start to deepen your breath. Just walk your hands forward so you can feel slightly more of a stretch in the side body here. Maybe lift the elbows very slightly. And let's just find a moment to land. Bring yourself into this moment. Focusing on the sound of your breath. On your next inhale, slowly lift your forehead, take your gaze towards your hands. Lifting up, coming to your hands and knees, so bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Knees come underneath your hips. Uncurl your toes and press into the top of your feet as you inhale. Drop your belly, cow pose, look forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And exhale, round through your spine, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Press away from your yoga mat. Exhale. Inhale to lift, take your gaze forwards, lift your hips. Exhale, exhale round through, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale to lift. And exhale, round through. Let's just stay here for a breath. So keeping your spine rounded through, chin is tucked. Press away from your yoga mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, curl your toes under, lift your knees. Let them hover just an inch or two off the mat. Press into your hands. Spread your fingertips wide. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale, release, we hold. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Inhale. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Walking it out, press one heel down and then the other. Walk your hands forward a touch if needed. And take a nice deep breath. Tick-tocking the hips from side to side. Let's just find some movement, waking up our bodies. We're just going to start this practice with a few sun salutations just to warm ourselves up. So when you're ready, take a nice deep inhale as you bend your knees, take your gaze towards your hands, and we step towards the top of the mat and forward fold. So making your way to the top of the mat. Let's find our forward fold. Crown of the head towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. So lifting up through your torso, so it's parallel towards the earth. Tuck your shoulders down away from your ears. Press your hands into your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Release, crown of the head towards the earth. Bend your knees as you sweep your hands forward and up. We rise all the way to standing, extended mountain pose. Reach towards the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Nice. Inhale. And exhale, drop your hands down. We reach our hands forward and up, extended mountain pose. Take your gaze up. Exhale, release, forward fold all the way down towards the earth. Inhale, we lift up halfway. Squeeze your elbows into your side body. And exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank pose. Inhale in your plank pose. And exhale, lower all the way down to the earth onto your belly. Inhale, we lift up, cobra. Exhale, forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale here. And exhale, lifting up and back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale, release, sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees, look towards your hands, and step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, let's lift up halfway, pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, fold all the way down. Bend your knees as you inhale, extended mountain pose, we rise all the way up. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands. Reach them all the way up. Take a nice deep breath as you take your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, stepping back to high plank, lowering down. Option to take a vinyasa here to upward facing dog. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Take your time. And let's just take one more breath here together. Inhale. And exhale, release. Let something go here. Inhale to bend your knees and make your way to the top of the mat. Find your forward fold. You can step, jump, hop. Inhale, we lift up halfway. Tug your shoulders in. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you bend your knees. We rise all the way to standing. Take your gaze towards your hands for extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Inhale, bend your knees, extended mountain pose. Reach your hands all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Release the crown of the head towards the earth. Inhale, we lift up halfway. Spine is long. Exhale, chaturanga, stepping back to high plank. Flow through your chaturanga vinyasa, lifting for upward facing dog. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Back to your downward facing dog, everybody. And when you get there, take a nice deep breath. And release, sigh it out. Let's breathe here for a moment. Take a minute to walk it out. And exhale, find stillness in your dog. Pressing your left heel down in towards the earth, right foot lifts, three-legged dog on the right side. Exhale, bend your right knee and squeeze it in towards your chest. Inhale, kick your right leg back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee and squeeze it in towards your chest. Inhale, kick it up one last time. Exhale, bend your right knee and squeeze it in towards your chest as you step it forward. High lunge. So sweep your hands forward and up. Find your high lunge, reaching all the way to the sky. Take your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Drop your hips down. Ground down through all four corners of your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, find your twist. Left hand comes to right knee. Let's open out to the right hand side. Twist. Squeeze your hands together as you open your chest. Take your gaze towards the sky. And exhale, we hold for a breath. Drop your hips. Squeeze your left knee. Inhale. And exhale, release. Opening out to warrior two. Bend through that right knee. Pivoting on the back foot. Drop your shoulders. Take your gaze past your right hand. Inhale. And exhale. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Being mindful of where you stack your body, so be careful that you're not leaning too far forwards or too far back. Keep your shoulders down. Body is stacked over the pelvis. Shoulders are dropped. Generous bend in that right knee. Inhale, let's reverse our warrior. Keep your right knee bent as you reach your right hand up and behind you. Nice deep inhale here. And exhale, let's hold for a breath. Inhale, as you inhale, straighten through that right knee. Exhale, leading with your right hand, we come all the way down, triangle pose. So right hand journeys all the way down to the inner arch of your right ankle as we open out, left hand lifts, triangle pose. Inhale to reach, and exhale, let's hold for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, left hand comes down to frame the right foot. Both hands come to the mat. Jump that back foot in. Let's find our pyramid fold. Inhale to lift. Find a halfway lift here. And exhale, fold. Crown of the head towards the earth. Find a breath here. And exhale. Release. Nice. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, left foot comes in to meet the right so that you're at the top of your mat. Coming to the top of the mat, forward fold. Let's take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale, release your hands. Crown of the head, release everything down. Generous bend in your knees. Find a softness in your joints here. Inhale. And exhale, bend your knees even more as your hips drop all the way down. Inhale, sweep your hands forward and up. Let's come all the way to standing, extended mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now, from here, we're going to go into our eagle pose on the right side. So bend both knees generously. Lift your right heel. So right heel lifts, so you're on the toes of your right foot. As you're ready, right leg lifts, crossing it over your left. Option to find the bind, tuck your right foot behind your left calf as we find our eagle bind. Option to bring right hand under left elbow. As you find your drishti, find your bind, find your focus, lift your elbows, tuck your pelvis in, drop your hips. Inhale and exhale. Sink your hips. Inhale and exhale, release. Come back to your mountain pose. Reach your hands forward and up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, let's lift up halfway. And exhale, stepping back, high plank. Flow through your Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, right heel drops. On your next inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog on the left side. Exhale, bend your left knee and squeeze it in towards your chest. Inhale, kick it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it in towards your chest, give it a squeeze. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left side. Exhale, squeeze it in towards your chest as you step it forward. High lunge. Sweep your hands forward and up. Let's find our high lunge. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Round down through all four corners of that left foot as we inhale. Exhale, right elbow to left knee this time. Let's open out to the right. Open out to the left. Drop your hips down. Generous bend in that left knee as you open out. Squeeze your hands together, open your chest. And exhale, let's hold for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands, keeping that bend in your left foot. Let's open out, warrior two. Ground down through all four corners of your feet as you drop your shoulders. Take your gaze past your left hand. Inhale. And exhale to hold. Inhale one last time. And exhale, left hand drops. Let's find our reverse. Left hand reaches up and over. Take a nice deep inhale here as you reach. And exhale to hold. Let's stay for a breath. Inhale to reach. Keep that bend in your left knee. And exhale to release. Inhale as you straighten through that left knee. Exhale, left hand comes all the way down as we find our triangle on the left hand side this time, so it meets the inside of your left ankle. And open out to the left. Right hand lifts. Inhale to reach, and exhale to hold and stay for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Let's frame our left foot as we pivot on the back foot. Left foot jumps in slightly to find our pyramid pose. Inhale for a lift up halfway, straightening through your spine. Exhale, fold. Bow the head, crown of the head towards the earth. Inhale here. And exhale. Release. Inhale one last time. And exhale, bring your left foot in to meet the right as we are standing at the top of our mat. Find our forward fold. Inhale. And exhale, relax everything down. Relax the neck. Release your hands, bend your knees generously. On your next inhale, bend your knees as you sweep your arms forward and up. Let's rise all the way to extended mountain pose. Reach. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale deeply. And exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Let's find eagle pose on the left. So when you're ready, bend your knees generously. Left heel lifts this time, coming up onto the toes of our left foot. Find your balance. Take a moment to ground down through that standing foot. Right foot is the standing foot. As you lift that left knee and bring it up and over the top of your right foot this time. Option to find the bind. Left arm comes under the right this time as you find your eagle arms. Drop your hips. Find your breath. And breathe deep. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Where can you soften? Take one last breath here. Inhale. And exhale, let's release. Release the bind, release your hands, sweep your hands forward and up, extended mountain pose. And exhale, let's forward fold all the way down. Forward fold. Crown of the head towards the earth. Inhale, we lift up halfway. Squeeze your elbows in towards your sides. And exhale, chaturanga. Step back to high plank. Lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. And exhale, child's pose. So drop your knees down, bring them out wide. Sink your hips back, big toes to touch. Child's pose. Just for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Inhale, take your gaze towards your hands as you move your torso all the way to the top of the mat, coming to lie on your belly. Bring the palms of the hands down so they're facing down towards the earth, down by your sides. Forehead meets the mat. Take a breath in here. And exhale. We're going into locust pose. Locust pose. So when you're ready, lift your forehead as you inhale. Lift your chest off the earth. Shoulders lift. Lift the palms of your hands. Option to lift the feet as well. Inhale. Squeeze everything into the center. And exhale. We hold for a breath. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you inhale to lift. And exhale, release. Release everything down. Take a breath in here. Inhale. And exhale, release. On your next inhale, we lift off, locust pose. Lift everything, squeeze everything into center as you look forward. And exhale, release everything down. One last time. On your next inhale, we lift off, locust pose. Squeeze everything into the midline as you look forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your palms, lift your feet. Inhale. And exhale, release. Coming onto the left cheek. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Let's lift up. Cobra pose. Exhale, release, lower your forehead down to the mat. Coming up onto your knees. So lifting your torso all the way up, coming onto the knees, walk your torso up so you're facing upright. Let's find camel pose. So curl the back toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands onto your lower back. So the heel of your hand is in the lower part of your back, fingertips facing down towards your hips. Inhale, lift your chest, squeeze your elbows together as you look forward and lift. Exhale, we hold for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your hips down. Let's take a child's pose. Forehead down to the mat. Child's pose. Inhale. And exhale. Use your hands. Let's press ourselves back up. Coming back up onto our knees. We find our camel pose. So hips coming, the heels of your hands come into the lower part of your hips. Option to stay here if you like, or option to bring your hands down towards your heels as we find our camel pose. Inhale to look forward, lift your chest, push your hips forward. And exhale, we hold for a breath. Careful not to crunch in the back of the neck, gaze straight up towards the sky as we inhale. And exhale, when you're ready, lower your hips, release. Let's find child's pose one last time. So bring your knees together. Bring your forehead down towards the mat. Sweep your hands down and behind you, palms face up. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, use your hands to press yourself back up. Dropping down onto your right hip, let's come to lay on our backs. And as you get there, bring the soles of your feet together. Let's find Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Lower yourself down onto your back. Rest your hands on your belly. Option to bring your hands, interlace them and bring them behind your head. Open your elbows wide. My favorite way to practice Supta Baddha Konasana. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Coming back to your breath. Here is where we will close this practice today. Option to stay in Supta Baddha Konasana as long as you wish, or find your Shavasana. Or you can close your practice with me. Let's take 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips as we inhale. Exhale. Release. Blow it out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Release. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me today for this Vinyasa Flow. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed teaching it. As always, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. Please support me and my channel so that I can keep creating videos for you. And I hope to see you again for another class. Have a wonderful day.